Hello, my name is Eric Marco Gomez Ramos. I am from Manila, Philippines. I am part of the IDPP 2014 cohort. I am studying at the University of Malaya at the International Institute of Public Policy and Management. I am studying Masters of Public Policy. I am visually impaired, and I've been visually impaired since 2007. I wasn't born completely blind. It was gradual progressive vision loss due to retinopathy of premature birth. One of the first things that people ask me is how I do my work, and I always answer them that I always use my computer, and people wonder how I do that, and other persons with visual impairment as well. So today I will be talking about NVDA, which is an open source screen reading program. I use it with Windows 8 and a Lenovo IdeaPad. Okay, I'm back. As I've said, I'm using NVDA with Windows 8. Now, the first thing that a person who can see will do is try and check what the computer is showing on the screen at that point in time. As a person with visual impairment, I cannot do that. But NVDA, the screen reader, has a special command which I can use so that it will tell me what is the computer's focus. The command is insert T, which is the NVDA key. So I'm going to press that, and it will announce where I currently am on the screen. So I'm going to do that right now.
Camcorder.
So it says I'm on the camcorder, so I'm on the software that I'm using to record this video. So I'm going to shift my focus to the desktop so that I can launch my applications. So I'm going to execute Windows M, which is minimize, so I'm going to minimize all running apps.
Desktop list. Recycle bin 1 of 10.
So if you heard the computer say something, it says desktop. So I now know that I am on the desktop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust some controls with the screen reader. Many people are very curious about how the screen reader works. So I'm going to open the NVDA menu so that I can show you what are the things that I can change, customize as a user. So the command for launching the NVDA menu is the NVDA key plus N. So I'm going to do that.
NVDA menu.
So there, the NVDA menu is now open. And also the computer said NVDA menu, so that I know that it's now open. The NVDA menu is where I can control certain features of the screen reader. I'm going to show that to you right now.
Preferences sub-menu P.
So I'm on the Preferences menu, and under this menu,
General settings P.
I have the other menus. I'm going to scroll down the menu so that you can hear.
Synthesizer S. Voice settings P.
It's a little bit fast because I'm used to doing it like that. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit so that you can hear what the computer is saying. So I'm going to go to
Synthesizer S. Voice settings P.
the voice settings menu. That's where I can control the speed.
Voice settings dialog. Voice combo box English American. Read ability.
So it has opened the voice settings menu, and I'm going to find that slider so that I can slow down the voice so that everybody can hear what my computer is saying.
Rate slider for yield plus R. 29, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 21, 20, 19, 18, 7, 6, 4, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
So it's now slow enough as you hear. So I'm going to scroll through this dialog box so that you can hear that the computer is now speaking at a much lower rate than it was before.
Pitch. Slight volume. Automatic language. Automatic punctuate. Trust voices. Capital pitch change. Say cap before.
So as you can see in this dialog box, I can control many other features of the screen reader. I can control how high the pitch is. I can control what punctuation marks the screen reader is going to read. I can control how it reads capital letters and things like that, but I'm not going to do that right now.
You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on...
Okay, so as a student, one of the first things that we need to do is to prepare reports. And since I am on the Microsoft Windows operating system, I have the Microsoft Office programs installed. I have Microsoft Word, as my word processing program. So I'm going to open Word right now and show you how it works with NVDA.
Run dialog W-I-N-O-R-D. Desktop list. Word.
Alright, so I now know that Word is open. So I'm going to open a new document and show you how it works.
Restore close maximize. Document 1. Micro.
So I have a new document open. It said document 1 as you've heard. So I'm going to start typing. I'm going to do it very slow so that you know how the screen reader reads out the letters as I type.
R-E-P-O-R-T space T-I-T-L-E.
So I just typed report title, and if you noticed, the way that the screen reader read the letter R and the letter T is a slightly higher pitch than the other letters. That's how I know that both those letters are capital letters. It's one of the features of the screen reader that helps persons with visual impairment use their computers. So I just typed report title, and I'm going to try and type other content on this document just to show you how it works. So I just typed there. This is the first paragraph. And I'm going to type a couple more paragraphs for us to play with. So I just typed several lines here. I just typed this is the first paragraph, second paragraph, and third paragraph. So I'm going to show you how we read documents. It's just very simple. It's just a matter of using arrow keys to read. So I have this. I'm going to read the first line.
Report title.
It said report title. And I'm going to keep scrolling down just so I can read the other contents on this document.
Blank. This is the first paragraph. Blank. This is the second paragraph. Blank. This is the third paragraph.
So I'm just using the down arrow so that the shift, the focus of the screen reader shifts so you can hear it speaking the content on what I typed on screen. Okay, so another thing that many sighted users are curious is how we format documents and how the screen reader distinguishes different formatting types. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you how it works. First, I'm going to show you how it reads the text on screen. Earlier, I showed you how to read by line. Now, right now, I can also show you how it reads by word. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use the left and right arrow keys together with the control key so that it's going to read by word. So I'm going to do that.
Is the second paragraph.
So I'm reading by word. I can even go backwards.
Second, the, is, this.
There. So if I just use the arrow keys, the left and right arrow without the control, it's going to read by letter, like so. I'm going to do that.
H, I, S, space, I.
Or I can go backwards.
Space, S, I, H, T.
So there. And if you can hear how it read the letter T, it's slightly higher pitch, so I know that's a capital letter. Now I'm going to play with this document and start formatting stuff. So I'm going to go to my first line. That's the report title.
Report.
Now, since this is my report title, I'm going to center this.
Centered.
So you heard my computer say centered, so I know that that line is already centered. So this one, I'm going to align it right, see how it does.
Right align.
Right aligned. Now I can do a command for NVDA, which is NVDA key plus F, so that I can hear what are the formatting attributes of this particular line. So I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens.
Style normal Calibri 11 PT black align right.
So it said the font size, and the alignment. So there, basically that's how we use the screen reader with Microsoft Word. And there are other things that you can do, but let's go to another Microsoft Office program.
I've had the highest mountains. I've
As a graduate student, another task that we are required to complete often are presentations. And on the Windows platform, we use Microsoft PowerPoint as the presentation tool. So I'm going to open PowerPoint to show you how it works with NVDA.
Run dialog POWERPNT. Desktop list. Pane. PowerPoint.
So PowerPoint is now open. I'm going to open a new slideshow.
Presentation 1 PowerPoint.
So there, the presentation is now open. Now, PowerPoint is a bit more challenging to work with a screen reader because it's very visual. But because we have the screen reader running, it announces the different areas on the PowerPoint screen. So for instance, if I press F6, which moves the screen reader's focus on the different panes, you will hear it announce which section of the PowerPoint screen I'm in right now. So I'm going to maximize the screen just to be sure that you can see everything.
Restore R. Close maximize unavailable X. Presentation.
There. So it says that my maximize is not available, so that I know that the screen's already maximized. So I'm going to try and press F6 so that it moves on the different panes in this window.
Status bar. Note. Ribbon tabs tab control. Slide 1 notes page. Slide 1 of 1. Slide 1 slide 2.
So there, if you pay attention to what the screen reader was saying, it's telling me if I'm on the notes page or if I'm on the slide view. So I'm going to find the slide area and try to manipulate whatever it is on this particular slide. So let's do that.
Status bar. Ribbon tab. Slide 1 notes page. Slide 1 of 1.
Okay. It says slide 1 of 1, so I know that I have one slide in this slideshow. So I'm going to try and move to the elements in this slide. I'm going to press tab.
Slide 1.
So I'm going to do that.
Center title placeholder shape. Subtitle placeholder shape. Center title placeholder shape.
So I only know that there are two placeholders in this slide because my screen reader said so. So I have the center title placeholder, and then the other one is the subtitle. So I'm going to try and type something on the center title placeholder, which would be, well, most likely it would be the title of my presentation. So let's try that.
Center.
I'm going to press enter. So I'm going into inside the placeholder and start typing text.
Edit.
So if you hear the screen reader, it says edit. That means the little cursor is on the placeholder itself, so I can start typing. I'm going to type
TRIAL PEETON.
So it says
Trial presentation.
So it's my trial presentation slide, and I'm going to exit this by pressing escape.
Center title placeholder.
So there's no more cursor there because my computer said so. I'm going to try to move on to the other placeholder and try and put something in there.
Subtitle placeholder shape. Space. BY. Space. MARCO.
So there, I just typed my name on the subtitle.
Subtitle placeholder shape by Marco.
There. So I'm going to create a new slide. I'm going to use another keyboard command, which is Control plus M. Or alternatively, I can also do that using the ribbon bar. So I'm going to try and look for the slide layout in the ribbon bar. Let's see.
Ribbon tab control. Home tab. Clipboard grouping. Paste split button. Copy split button. Slides grouping. New slide split button. Collapse add a slide to your presentation. Tell me more.
So my computer said new slide, add a new slide to the presentation. So I'm going to activate that menu.
Space. Menu.
Okay. I want a slide which has placeholders for, I want something which I can place maybe 2 placeholders plus a title. So I'm going to look for that one.
Title and content. Section header. Title slide. Title and content. Comparison. Title only. 2 content.
So I found the slide layout which says to content. So I'm going to press enter on this one.
Presentation 1 PowerPoint. Slide 2 slide view.
So I now have here a slide with several different placeholders. I'm going to try to type something in the title.
Title placeholder shape.
Okay.
Space. SLIDE. Space. UMBR. Space. TOO.
So I typed there slide number 2.
Title placeholder shapes.
Then I'm going to type, look for another placeholder and enter text there. Let's see.
Object placeholder. Object. Title placeholder. Object placeholder. Space. T. Space. P. A. E. Space. A. O. R. Space. A.
So I type,
Dot.
this is placeholder A.
Object placeholder shape.
Okay, I now have 2 slides in this presentation. Okay, so I'm going to try and read what I have in the slideshow so far. I'm going to press F5 to go into the slideshow view. I'm going to do that.
Slideshow slide 1 trial present.
So it said slideshow. Now to review whatever it is on the slide, I can just use the arrow keys to see the contents. So let me do that.
Trial presentation by Marco.
So it said trial presentation by Marco. I'm going to try and move to the next slide. I'm going to press spacebar.
Slideshow slide 2 slide number 2.
So if you notice, the screen reader announced that it's the second slide. That's how I know that it's moved to the next one. Now I can review the elements in this slide pretty much the same way with the last one. So I'm going to do that.
Slide number 2. Bullet, this is placeholder A. Bullet, this is placeholder A.
So you heard it announce whatever it is on this particular slide. Now if I press spacebar one more time,
Slideshow complete. Slideshow complete.
it says slideshow complete because I only have 2 slides. So there, that's how NVDA works with Microsoft PowerPoint.
Had the deepest rhythm. You can have it all, but now keep moving.
Most everybody is online, and persons with visual impairment are no exception. So today I'm going to show you next how we use the browser using the screen reader. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to look for the website, one of the websites that I've opened, which is the IDPP website. So I'm going to look for that. It's somewhere on my taskbar. So I'm going to press Alt-Tab, which is the command to cycle through the open apps. So I'm going to look for that.
Recording. 2014 IDPP Fellowship Cohort Institute on Disability and Public Policy Internet Explorer.
So there, it said that I'm on Internet Explorer, and it also gave me the title of the website which I'm on. So I'm going to use the arrow keys just to review the contents of the website. So let's do that. I'm just going to press down arrow and listen in on the contents of this website.
Visited link Graphic Institute on Disability and Public Policy homepage. List with 3 items. Link contact us. Link accessibility policy. Link sitemap. Out of list search. Edit. Button search.
Alright, so if you were able to listen, as I press the down arrow key, it's reading all of the elements on the screen. So what I'm going to do, I know that there are several graphics on the screen. So what the screen reader does is that it assigns characters to each particular type of element that, for example, I want to look for. Now, I want to look for a graphic, and the letter code for graphic is G. So if I press letter G, my focus will move from one graphic to the next graphic. So let me try that one. I'm looking for a graphic of somebody that I actually know. So I'm going to look for that photo. It's a graphic, so I'm going to press letter G.
IDPP Facebook page graphic link. IDPP Twitter page. IDPP link. IDP. IDPP. IDP. ID. Mr. 2 and Sec. Mr. Eric Marco G. Ramos photo graphic.
So I found the graphic that I'm looking for. Hey, it's actually my photo in there. It says me as one of the 2014 IDPP cohort. I have a graphic which says my name, so I know that that would probably be my photo, my picture. I'm going to press the down arrow and see what the article says about me, the little write-up.
Blank. Mr. Eric Marco G. Ramos. Blank. Mr. Ramos served as a field researcher with the Special Education Fund Impact Assessment Research project at the Asia Foundation. In this role, he designed data gathering materials via.
Right. So it just has a brief background on what I've done previously in my job and stuff like that. So that's how we browse websites. Now I'm going to shift from this page to my email and show you how screen reader users interact with a browser email program. So I'm going to do that.
Mail inbox Internet Explorer.
So I'm now here in my Gmail inbox. Now the Gmail inbox is, well, at least the view that I'm using, it's arranged in a table, and each message has a checkbox. Now, the letter code for a checkbox is X. So if I keep on pressing the X key, it's going to move to the beginning of that message that I want to open. So I'm going to press X to try and look for the message from my friend and colleague from IDPP, Miss Louie Teng. So I'm going to look for that email from Miss Louie. Let me press X to try and look for the message.
Checkbox not checked. Louie Zepeda.
So it says there, Louie Zepeda. It's slang. Anyway, I'm going to look for the link to open this message, and I'm going to reply to this message from Louie.
Link Tech Expo.
So it says Tech Expo. That's the subject line. I'm going to press enter there and open the message. Let's see.
Mail Tech Expo. Link search link images link.
Alright, so it says Tech Expo. Now I want to read the message. Now Gmail is actually arranged in headings. So I'm going to make it very easy for me, I'm going to move to the different headings. The letter code for heading is H. So I'm going to keep on pressing the letter H until I get to the beginning of that message. So let me do that.
Account options heading level 2. Mail by Google graphic link heading level. Folders heading level 2. Inbox 39 fit. Draft 6. Spam. Contact. Labels head. Image/trash. Tech Expo. Louie Zepeda heading level 3.
So there, you've heard the screen reader. It's saying that I'm moving through the headings in this message. And now in the beginning of the message, now to read it, I'm just going to keep on pressing my down arrow keys to read the message from Louie.
2. July 28, 2015 at 10:31 p.m. 2. Eric Marco. Link alt plus. Link alt. Link alt. Link. Link delete. Link show. Hi Marco. I wish to inform you that you will be assisting me in the Tech Expo we will do in Aug. 5. Please polish your demo skills. Best. Louie Zepeda Teng. Link louiezepeda@mail.com. Mobile.
Okay, I'm going to reply to this message from Louie. So I'm going to look for the edit field. I'm just going to press the letter E, which is another this is another letter code for the edit field HTML elements. I'm just going to press the letter E to try and look for the quick reply edit field.
2.
Let's see.
Louie Zepeda mail button more. Edit multi-line.
So it says there edit, right? So I know that this is the one where I need to type to reply. Now, if I instantly type in this field, it will just start activating the letter codes. So I can't do that. I have to first press spacebar so that it activates this edit field to allow me to type inside it. So I'm going to do that. It's either enter or spacebar. So I'm going to use spacebar. So I hear a little sound there, a little beep, which means that I can already start typing. So I'll start typing my reply to Louie.
D E R O U I E comma. I space space R E space R space F space O dot space O dot B E S T com M A R C O.
So I just typed my reply to Louis. I'm going to use my arrow keys to review my message to see if I didn't make any mistakes before I send it. So let's do that.
Dear Lauya, blank. I am now rehearsing for my demo. Blank. Best. Marco.
So there, I just said, let's try and review that one more time. Let's see how it reads.
Dear Lauya,
It kind of reads Louis' name in a funny way, but I now know that, well, that's Louis' name. But anyway, let's review
blank.
again.
I am now rehearsing for my demo. See you at the expo. Blank. Best. Marco.
So it just read my message, and I think I'm satisfied with this. I'm going to look for the button to send the message to Louis, but before that, I'm going to exit this edit field. I'll just press escape so that I'll be back outside the field to allow me to look for that button. And I'll hear a sound. So I'm going to wait for that. Let's see. So it already beeped. So I'm going to look for a button. And as you guessed, the letter code for button is letter B. So I'm going to press B to look for the send button.
Out of edit send button.
So it said send button. I'm going to press this one and send this message to Louis.
Mail Tech Expo. Link graphic ads. Eric Marco Ramos. Link graphic ad. Your message has been sent.
So my computer just said my message has been sent, and let me review, see if it really has been sent. So I'm just going to press down arrow to review that message that I sent. Let's see.
2 July 28. 2 Lauya Zapita. Link alt plus. Dear Lauya. Blank. I am now rehearsing for my demo. See you at the expo. Blank. Best. Marco.
So there, the message is now appearing in the thread. So hopefully my colleague Louis is going to read this message very soon. So there, that's how we use the browser and HTML web pages using NVDA. And in this case, I'm using the browser Microsoft Internet Explorer.